Mga kababayan, ma'am sir, this is Jam, the Filipino channel ng niya pong lingkod. So today is April 14, 2026 at tayo ngayon ay papunta dito sa may SM Masinag. Dito yan sa may Marcos Highway. Sandali lang po ha. Dito yan sa Mayamot, Antipolo. At tatalin po natin sa may Recor Street, Masagana, Project 4, Quezon City. Okay, so magbabalik po tayo mamayang unti. At makinig tayo ng mga nagbabagang balita at talakayan habang tayo papunta doon sa ating pick-up area.
Kindly show it to the committee. Kindly show it to the committee.
Kanino po ako mag-oath, Madam Chair? Mag-oath po doon sa... Hindi na po mag-oath sa...
He's already under oath.
Yung para po sa waiver po, hindi na po kailangan. Hindi ba po kailangan talaga?
Okay. So before finally excusing Mr. Madriaga, we are requesting you to stand up. To swear as to the veracity of your waiver of bank secrecy law.
Madam Chair, before the affiant takes his oath, may we just know if it has been explained to him, if his counsel has properly
Sorry,
advised him
nalagpas
about
po.
the waiver that he will take
Kasama niyo po?
oath?
Mr. Madriaga,
nagkalat po sa-
nauunawaan niyo po ba itong waiver ng bank secrecy na law na ito at ang magiging epekto nito?
Kay Sir Shanky.
Ibig sabihin po nito ay mabubuksan yung bank records nyo na inyong binanggit sa inyong supplemental affidavit without us violating the bank secrecy law. You are losing the protection of bank secrecy law. Naunawaan nyo po ba yun?
Opo, Madam Chair, I'm fully aware.
Ito po bang isinagawa ninyong ito ay may paggabay na ibinigay sa inyo ang abogado nyong katabi nyo ngayon?
Alelen?
Whom I know is Attorney Palas.
nakaangat yung upuan.
Opo, Madam Chair.
So, naiintindihan
Andi,
nyo po
okay lang, sir.
ang inyong ginagawang ito.
Opo, Madam Chair.
Okay. So, kindly raise your right hand. As to the contents of this waiver of bank secrecy law, do you subscribe and swear to the truthfulness of the contents of this document? You do.
Opo, Madam Chair, I do.
Thank you. So you may take your seat.
Salamat po.
Again, for the record, this waiver of bank secrecy law will be received by the COMSEC to form part of the records of our proceeding today. As we have acted on the motion already, the BJMP, the Sergeant at Arms, and the NBI are directed to bring back Ramil Madriaga to his place of detention, safe and sound. Thank you. Ramil Madriaga is excused. Maraming salamat po.
Madam Chair. To this committee, maraming salamat po.
To give time to Mr. Ramil Madriaga, we are temporarily suspending the hearing.
Opo mga kapamilya, pansamantala pong sinuspende ito nga sinasagawang pagdinig ng House Committee on Justice sa dalawang impeachment complaints laban kay VP Sara Duterte. So sa ngayon po ay na-excuse na po dito sa pagdinig itong si Ramil Madriaga dahil hanggang alas 4 lamang ang ibinigay ng korte para manatili ito dito sa House of Representatives. Pero in-excuse na siya dahil babiyahe pa po ito pabalik ng Cap Bagong Diwa. Ayon kay Representative Luis Tro, ito ay bilang kumbaga yung traffic na rin, yung layo na rin ng Camp Bagong Diwa mula sa House of Representatives ay para daw po matiyak na makababalik ng ligtas itong si Madriaga dito sa kanyang detention center. So sa ngayon po ay magko-commercial po muna tayo at babalikan pa rin po natin itong mga kaganapan sa House of Representatives kaugnay pa rin ng pagdinig ng House Committee on Justice sa impeachment complaints laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte. Balitang kumpirmado sigurado sa DZMM Radyo Patrol Feliz Cuesta. Basta AM DZMM. For liver health, level up na. Liberate Pro, silima rin na, multivitamins pa. Ang Liberate Pro ay nagpapit stay home sa masusugat na matay kasama ng proper diet at exercise. Maaari din makatulong ang Liberate Pro sa treatment ng chronic inflammatory conditions tulad ng fatty liver. Liver up na! Liberate Pro! Silverine Plus Multivitamins is the generic name of Liberate Pro. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor. May silverine, may multivitamins pa. Yan ang Liberate Pro. Tulong sa pangangailangan ng atay. Liver up na tayo with Liberate Pro. DZMM. Numero 1 sa aksyon.
Walang masama sa paglaro ng Bingo Plus. Ang importante, you know your limits. Paglibangan lamang ang paglaro ng Bingo Plus. Ito dapat nakaka-stress, nakakaubos ng pera, o nakaka-apekto ng pamilya. Bingo Plus, tamang laro, tamang panalo. Gambling for 21 years old and above only. Gambling can be addictive. Know when to stop. Responsible gaming at Backward.ca. Bingo Plus. Bingo sa saya, last na panalo.
For expert eye care, come to EO Executive Optical. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
DZMM. Numero 1 sa aksyon.
Mas pina-exciting at mas pinalakas ang programang ating sinubaybayan. The Secret of Health. The Secret of Health. Mapakikinggan sa DZMM Radyo Patrol sa 6:30 at mapapanood sa DZMM Radyo tuwing linggo, alas 4 hanggang alas 4:30 ng umaga. At mapapanood din sa PRTV Prime Media tuwing alas 6 ng umaga. Kaya tutok na sa dagdag kalamang pagkalusugan sa programang The Secret of Health. Hatid sa inyo ng Yes to Health Incorporated at ng produktong Sandone Plus Gold.
Oras po muna natin mga kapamilya, 3:16.
Oras hatid sa inyo ng Department of Health. Bawat buhay, mahalaga.
Balikan po natin ang sinasagawang pagdinig ng House Committee on Justice sa dalawang impeachment complaints laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte.
Respectfully submit the following. Number 1, the testimony is entirely uncorroborated and rests solely on the word of a detained criminal suspect.
You are touching on the credibility again.
Ma'am, this is about
It has been amply discussed, Honorable Marcoleta, that even suspects are presumed innocent. Hindi pa po convicted si Ramil
kamuntik
Madriaga,
na yung
and he
dalawa.
is entitled to that presumption.
Ayun, sir, motor.
So,
Ito,
let us
sa territory, lumusot
So,
dito, kamuntik na siya.
making reference to the fact that
Cellphone.
he is detained in going against the contents of the affidavit.
Ano lang po pwede kong sabihin, ma'am?
Anything that is about
Ang
that is
nangyayari kasi
contained
dito,
in the affidavit.
ang gusto lang pong mapakinggan dito, kahit kung ano lang na ayon sa mga miyembro dito. Paano po yung mga
You
posisyon
are-
naman na sa kabila?
You
Ano
are
ba naman
making
pangunawa?
mention about the fact that he is a detainee because of your intention to question his credibility. As you have said,
Ma'am,
you want to
if I may be
establish
allowed to
his
finish the
character.
statement, it's
Yes.
just, the one I mentioned is just a title. I'm not even going to the body of my manifestation, ma'am. Ano, title pa lang po sinasabi ko, I'm being prevented.
All right,
from
please
speaking.
proceed.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The written testimony makes sweeping and dramatic claims about alleged high-level private conversations between former President Rodrigo Duterte and others, including
a purported agreement to use President Marcos merely as a political tool and unseat him by 2025. Alleged plans to sabotage the administration of a sitting president. Discussions about assassination by poisoning or other means. Plans for a military coup in the siege of Malacanang Palace. And the witnesses' own alleged role in recruiting criminal syndicates, underworld gangs, and Mindanao mercenaries for a destabilization scheme. Madam Chairman, I ask this committee to carefully consider the following. Not a single one of these claims is supported by any document, any recording, any other named witness, or any contemporaneous written record of any kind. We are being asked to accept as evidence in a constitutional impeachment proceeding the bare and uncorroborated written recollections of a man
Parliamentary.
currently detained for
There's a
kidnapping.
parliamentary inquiry,
For
Honorable
ransom.
Marcoleta, if I may
Parliamentary
interrupt.
inquiry, Madam Chair.
Yes, what's the
Madam
parliamentary
Chair, may I
inquiry?
know if member of this committee is allowed to make an observation?
A manifestation, ma'am, is tantamount to a
Honorable
observation.
Marcoleta, please allow the chair to answer. Non-members are allowed to manifest, but they cannot raise questions, they cannot vote.
Thank you, ma'am. If I may continue po.
You may continue.
We are being asked to accept as evidence in a constitutional impeachment proceeding the bare and uncorroborated written recollections of a man currently detained for kidnap for ransom, a man whom the PNP anti-kidnapping group officially described as the leader of one of the most dangerous criminal syndicates in recent Philippine history. The standard of evidence in an ordinary criminal case already demands corroboration of testimony from interested or compromised witnesses. The standard in an impeachment proceeding, which carries the gravest of political and constitutional consequences, must demand no less, and arguably demands far more. Number two, Madam Chair, the witness places himself as an active participant in the very conspiracy he described. Madam Chairman, I wish to draw the committee's attention to a point that I believe has not been sufficiently examined. This witness is not a passive observer of the events he describes. By his own written account, he is an active and willing participant in them. According to this written testimony, if I may read, Madam Chair, the witness claims he was personally consulted by the former President, Duterte, and offered strategic advice. He personally recommended the creation of a dedicated security unit for the Vice President and identified its headquarters. He claims he was given specific assignments to recruit civil groups, school clubs, fraternities, underworld criminal gangs, and syndicates as part of an alleged plan to destabilize the government. He describes having knowledge of and apparent proximity to discussions about assassinations, coups, and the assault of the presidential palace. Madam Chair, if we take this testimony at face value, then the man sitting before this committee is not merely a witness.
Marcoleta ba yung nagsasalita, sir?
Marcoleta, opo. Hindi, siya anak ko sa Kongreso to yan.
The highest order. He is a man who claims to have knowingly participated in plots that, if true, would constitute rebellion, sedition, and conspiracy
Ano yan, sir, yung kay Sara
commit
Duterte?
murder among the gravest crimes under Philippine law. This raises a question that this committee cannot in good conscience ignore. Why is this self-confessed co-conspirator being presented here as a credible witness, rather than being investigated
Kung yung
and
ama di,
prosecuted for the crimes he himself admits to
bukal na
participating
bukal
in?
talaga.
And more importantly, has this witness been offered any form of immunity, protection, or accommodation in exchange for this testimony? If so, this committee and the Filipino people have an absolute right to know.
Ramil Madriaga stated earlier that his giving testimony to this committee is not in consideration of any offer coming from anyone.
I make a manifestation, Madam Chair.
The Honorable Sua.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, we are not accepting everything that Ramil Madriaga stated a while ago as gospel truth. We are here
to make clarificatory question with respect to the affidavit that he executed. Now, that is for purposes of determination of probable cause. Now, the time will come, that is, pag papunta po tayo sa Senado, pag nagtuloy-tuloy na po sa trial, that is the time where we will test the credibility of the statement of the witness, which is Ramil Madriaga. There, during the hearing, pwede po siyang i-cross-examine ng mga abogado. At hindi po tayo ang magsasabi dito kung yung salita po niya ay totoo o hindi. Ang magsasabi po niyan ay yung mga senator judges na tatayong hukom sa Senado. Kaya ang trabaho lamang dito natin ay tingnan lang kung may probable cause. Kasi kung ang itetest na po natin yung credibility, that is already trial, Madam Chair. Kaya nga po kanina, lahat po ng mga miyembro, kung mapapansin po ninyo, halos nakatikim po ng objection sa ating Madam Chair dahil yung mga tanong po nila ay wala na sa affidavit at yun po ang tinatawag na probing question na. Kaya, Madam Chair, hindi po totoo na lahat po yun ay tinatanggap na po natin. Hindi po porke pinagbigyan natin si Ramil Madriaga na magsalita, ibig sabihin po yun na ang katotohanan. Malalaman po natin ang katotohanan pagdating po sa Senado. Maraming salamat po.
Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
Honorable De Lima, and then we go back to Honorable Marcoleta.
Gusto ko lang pong dagdagan yung sinabi ni Representative Chua. Ang parang pinakapunto po ni Representative Marcoleta is that kapag co-conspirator ka o kaya insider ka, may mga alam ka dahil kasama ka sa mga gumawa ng kung mga ano-ano, ay hindi ka nakapani-paniwala. May I again cite a jurisprudential rule, Napoles versus Sandigan Bayan,
Matalino talaga to
GI number 224162, November 7, 2017, the Supreme Court ruled that the mere fact that the whistleblowers were conspirators themselves does not
Abogado rin yata
automatically
yan, sir.
render
Abogado.
their testimonies incredible and unreliable.
Mostly naman
Kasi
dyan sa
alam niyo po yung mga insiders,
yata,
sila yung
abogado sila.
may mga alam.
Dyan sa
We
member
can
ng
recall
committee.
also, we can point out also the cases of in the case against the former president before the ICC, sila Edgar Matobato, sila Arthur Las Cañas, these are co-conspirators, these are insiders, but their testimonies are considered by the prosecutors, and that's why they are the star witnesses, among the star witnesses in that case. So hindi po yan tamang argument na kapag na alam mo, meron kang alam, because we can see from the testimony, the totality of the testimony, the supplemental affidavit of Mr. Madriaga, that he's an insider, well-entrenched, maraming alam. And in fact, yung pagiging insider, that bolsters one's credibility more often than not. Bolsters one's credibility. But sabi nga ni Representative Chua, hindi naman ibig sabihin ay paniniwalaan na natin lahat ng sinasabi ni Mr. Madriaga. Kasi ang sinasabi nga po dito, against Napoles versus Sandigan Bayan, if it is shown that the statements of the conspirator are corroborated by other evidence, then we have convincing proof of veracity. Even if the confirmatory testimony only applies to some particulars, we can properly infer that the witness has told the truth in other respects. Nakita naman natin yung kanyang willingness na pabuksan yung kanyang bank accounts, yung mga dummy bank accounts. Kaya nga siya nag-issue ng waiver. So ibig sabihin, willing siya na mag-present ng corroborative evidence. Ganon din yung tinanong ko po kanina tungkol doon sa apat na mga individuals. Although yung isa po, sabi niya ay namayapa na po. So yung tatlo, pwede rin po mag-corroborate. But not at this particular stage. Pwede sa trial kung kailangan ng corroborative evidence. Thank you.
Honorable Marcoleta.
So if I may continue, Madam Chair.
Yes, I hope you are listening also to their manifestations.
Yes, ma'am.
because
I highly respect the opinion of
they are
Congressman De
in
Lima.
response to your statement that he is a conspirator in the alleged acts committed by the former president. This is actually tantamount to a declaration against interest. You may continue.
Number 3, the extraordinary nature of the claims demands an extraordinary standard of proof. Madam Chair, there is a principle recognized in law, in logic, and in common sense. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. The allegations in this written testimony are not ordinary. They include a sitting president being orchestrated as a puppet to be discarded on a predetermined schedule. Presidential assassination by poisoning as a contingency plan. A coordinated military coup involving active and retired
Hindi ata
PNP
abogado to, di ba?
officers. The
Yung
planned siege
Marcoleta,
and
sir.
assault of Malacanang
Ito-
Palace by
ito
hard
si anak.
militants and mercenaries, and the
Kaya hindi siya
recruitment of
miyembro ng
underworld
komite.
criminal networks to trigger civil unrest. These are not allegations, Madam Chair, of budgetary irregularities or administrative
Si ama
lapses.
talagang abogado.
These are allegations of a massive, multi-layered conspiracy, criminal conspiracy at the highest levels of Philippine political and military life. If true, they would represent the most serious threat to Philippine democracy in recent memory. And yet, they are presented to this committee supported by nothing more than a handwritten account from a man facing serious criminal charges
If I
of
may
his own.
interrupt, Honorable Marcoleta, regardless of the nature and the amount of information that is being disclosed in the affidavits of the resource persons, our standard here is only probable cause.
Thank you,
So,
ma'am.
let
Sir,
it
okay lang ba
be placed
diretso
in
na lang
record
tayo?
that
Instead na
what we're
lumiko
trying
doon.
to
Masikip
establish
kasi dyan, sir.
here is the
Huwag dyan
existence
tayo dumaan.
only of probable
Sige po.
cause. That is
Parallel lang naman yan, sir.
regardless of the
Sige,
amount
sige.
and the nature of the
Masikip dyan, sir.
information disclosed.
Ayun.
Madam Chair,
Honorable Tino.
May mga
Madam
motor
Chair,
kasi na naka...
the Honorable Marcoleta just
Si, kasya
said,
ka, kasya.
just mentioned that he is reacting to a handwritten account, a mere handwritten account of Madriaga. Pwede po, may I ask the representative to read that part of his statement again?
May I correct that kung ayaw mo ng handwritten,
Madalas kasi
typewritten?
umiikot eh.
Hindi po.
Dahil may mga nakaanong motor doon, sir.
He's reacting
Sa
to a
loob.
For
handwritten
accuracy, that handwritten was never accepted in the
Actually, I have in
my
me-
point precisely, Madam
Yes.
Chair.
I have in
React
me
siya. Alam ko po yung
two
handwritten.
copies of
I have the floor,
affidavit.
Madam Chair.
One handwritten and
Ito na?
I have the floor, Madam Chair.
Yes,
Yes,
you may proceed.
I am aware of that handwritten account.
Mas pwedeng kahit dyan na lang po ako sa may kanto.
Kahapon, may mga photos ng handwritten account
Sige po.
allegedly
Ingat po.
by Mr.
Salamat, sir, ah.
Madriaga,
Salamat po.
Ingat po kayo.
na ang nilalaman ay tungkol sa sinasabi niya, no, yung alleged destabilization plot. However, Madam Chair, malinaw na hindi yan bahagi ng proceeding na
That's
ito.
correct.
No, ang pinag-uusapan po natin ay yung sworn supplemental affidavit
That's correct.
ni Mr. Madriaga.
In fact, it was asked by the Honorable Ko, and the Chair answered that it is not part of our proceeding today.
Precisely, Madam Chair. Therefore, his whole manifestation is out of order, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, I have here...
Okay, let's hear the response of the Honorable Marcoleta.
Opo, Madam...
Are you referring
Ayan,
really
so
to the
na-drop
handwritten?
na natin sila. Maraming salamat po sa panonood hanggang sa
handwritten
muli.
and the typewritten.
God
But
But
you
bless.
cannot
Paalam
refer
po.
to the handwritten because it is not
in my
part of our
possession.
proceeding.